Dear friends, welcome to BPUT online exam preparation. Today we are going to discuss human anatomy and physiology, B Pharm second semester, chapter nervous system part 2. That means already we have discussed part 1 video. So today we are going to discuss nervous system part 2. It also contains approximately 55 MCQ question. So first, syllabus. The nervous system part already we have discussed in the part 1 video. So today we are going to discuss the central nervous system, that is meninges, ventricle of brain, and cerebrospinal fluid, structure and function of brain, cerebellum, brainstem, cerebellum, spinal cord, gross structure, functions of afferent and efferent nerve tract, reflex activity. So in this central nervous system part, or meninges, ventricle of brain and cerebrospinal fluid contain 14 MCQs. Then structure and function of brain, cerebellum, brainstem and cerebellum contain 31 MCQ. Spinal cord contain 10 MCQs. So the gross structure, function of afferent and efferent nerve tract and reflex activity contain 10 multiple choice questions. So overall from this part 55 MCQ we are going to discuss one by one. So first, how many layers of the meninges protect the brain? That is 3 layers. In our body, involuntary action are controlled by medulla in hindbrain. So fluid filled cavity in the brain is called ventricles. That means fluid filled cavity in the brain is called ventricle. It contains cerebrospinal fluid. So ventricle filled with cerebrospinal fluid, or the brain is filled or contain the cerebrospinal fluid, and cerebrospinal fluid present in the ventricle or filled with the brain is called ventricle, and ventricle contain cerebrospinal fluid. Within each ventricle is a region of choroid plexus. Now the lateral ventricle are connected to the third ventricle via interventricular foramina of Monro. Which function are associated with pons? The sleep, arousal activity and the relay information from the cerebral cortex to the cerebrum is associated with pons. There are 12 pair of cranial nerves arising from the brain. The third ventricle is connected to the fourth ventricle via cerebral aqueduct of Sylvius. The greatest volume of cerebrospinal fluid is contained within the third ventricle. So the subarachnoid space is between the arachnoid mater and the pia mater. So the subarachnoid space is present within the arachnoid mater and pia mater. So the pia mater is innermost layer of the meninges and attached to the brain. That is true. Pia mater is attached to the brain or the innermost layer of the meninges. So the cerebrospinal fluid is reabsorbed by arachnoid granulations. How many ventricles are there? There are 4 ventricles. The main cell type which produces cerebrospinal fluid is the ependymal cell. So the ependymal cell produces cerebrospinal fluid. The main compartment which holds the cerebrospinal fluid in the brain is called ventricle. The ventricle contains cerebrospinal fluid. Now, structure and function of the brain, that is cerebellum, brainstem and cerebellum part. Pons, cerebellum and medulla part of which brain? That is hindbrain. That means the brain is broadly divided into three regions: forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. So the forebrain is consist of cerebellum. The midbrain does not have any further division, and the hindbrain consists of three centers called pons, cerebellum and medulla. So the brain has three regions, that is forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. Forebrain, cerebellum, and hindbrain, pons, cerebellum and medulla. So the answer is hindbrain. Which one of the following is the largest portion of the brain in human? That is cerebrum. And the supporting and nutritive cell found in the brain are astrocytes. Which part of the brain controls emotion experience? That is limbic system. Emotional part is controlled by limbic system. Limbic system include amygdala or hippocampus, thalamus, hypothalamus, basal ganglia, cingulated gyrus. So the amygdala is the emotion center of the brain, or responsible for, or the limbic system is responsible for the emotion with the help of amygdala, or amygdala is the emotion center of the brain. So which part of the brain control higher mental activity? That is frontal bone, frontal lobe, sorry, bone, not bone, it is frontal lobe. Four lobes are present, right? Temporal, parietal, frontal, temporal, parietal, occipital. So these are the four lobes present in the brain. So out of these, frontal bone is responsible to control the higher mental activity. So the part of brain that control the important cognitive skills in the human, largest four major lobes are located in the front of the brain. So it is present, frontal bone is present in the front of the brain. The diencephalon consists of which structure? It consists of thalamus, hypothalamus and pituitary gland. Which one of the following is incorrect in regard to the function of cerebellum? Cerebellum regulates the heartbeat, secrete the melatonin, sense of reception. So these are mainly muscle coordination or sense of reception or secretes melatonin, but regulate heartbeat is not correct because it controlled by autonomic nervous system. So the answer is not muscle coordination, it is regulate the heartbeat. So the correct answer is regulate the heartbeat. So the function of cerebellum or the muscle coordination. Which one of the following is correct function of the cerebellum? Cerebellum, muscle coordination. Muscle coordination, regulate heartbeat by autonomic nervous system. So the area of the brain stem that plays a role in consciousness and the awake sleep cycle is by pineal gland. So pineal gland is responsible for role of consciousness and sleep cycle. Control of temperature, endocrine activity, metabolism and thirst are functions associated with hypothalamus. The midbrain, pons and medulla oblongata are housed in the brainstem. Lobe that contain the primary motor area that enable voluntary control of skeletal muscle movement is controlled by frontal lobe. The vital center for the control of visceral activities such as heart rate, breathing, blood pressure, swallowing and vomiting are located in the medulla oblongata. So the lobe of the muscle contraction result from the damage to the cerebellum. So muscle coordination may be damaged. Loss of muscle coordination. That means the coordination of muscle may be decreased or the loss due to the damage of cerebellum. Hypothalamus and thalamus are the diencephalon. Broca's area in the left hemisphere is related to speech. So the olfactory area is found within the temporal lobe. So the Sally has a brain injury. She knows what she wants to say but cannot vocalize the word. The part of her brain that deals with the ability to speak is Broca's area, because speak area is responsible under the Broca's area. So the right and left half of the cerebral hemisphere are connected to the corpus callosum, which are not area of the cerebrum, heart rate and breathing rate control area. Sensation from the skin are converted to perception in which part of the cerebrum? The primary sensory area. Signal from the sense organs such as ear, eye, nose, mouth are received and analyzed in what part of the brain? That is cerebrum. The area of the brain responsible for consciousness, thought, memory, storage, processing, control, movement and the sensation is the cerebrum. So emotion, regulation of sleep, sexual arousal, thirst, hunger, body temperature, production of certain hormone, all the functions are controlled by hypothalamus. So hypothalamus is the structure of the brain which control the emotion, regulation of sleep, sexual arousal, thirst, hunger, body temperature. So the hypothalamus does not contain a control center for the hemostatic regulation of urination. So body temperature it is regulate, emotional state regulate, hunger it is regulated by hypothalamus, but urination it is not controlled by hypothalamus. The region of the central nervous system that contains the vital center for regulating breathing rate, heart rate and blood pressure is the medulla oblongata. Damage to the cerebellum causes loss of balance. So in all vertebrates, the brain consists of the forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. The cerebellum is located between the cerebrum and the brainstem. In the back of the head, it helps balance and coordination. That means the cerebellum is located between the cerebrum and the brainstem, which helps balance and coordination. So cerebellum receives the information from the sensory system. It helps balance and coordination. The outer covering of the brain is covered by nerve cell. The outer covering of the brain is called cerebral cortex, which is covered by nerve cell. So the brain stem is composed of medulla, pons and middle brain tissue. So the brain stem is the posterior part of the brain, adjoint and structurally continuous with the spinal cord. It consists of medulla oblongata, pons and midbrain. What connect two hemispheres of the brain? That is corpus callosum. The corpus callosum is a thick band of nerve fiber that divided the cerebral cortex lobe into the left and right hemisphere. So it connects the left and right side of the brain for communication between both hemispheres. Now, spinal cord, gross structure, function of afferent and efferent nerve tract, reflex activity. So those reflex axons which involve the brain are called cerebral reflexes. So those reflex axons which are involved in the brain are called cerebral reflexes. They occur in the organ present in the head because these organs are directly connected to the brain. So these organs are directly connected to the brain. So spinal cord originates from which part of the brain? That is medulla. So from the medulla, spinal cord originates, and medulla control various involuntary actions such as heartbeat, breathing, blood pressure, and peristaltic movement of alimentary canal. Medulla is also controlling the center for reflexes such as swallowing, coughing, sneezing, secretion of saliva, and vomiting. So all these are controlled by medulla, which is originate from the spinal cord, or spinal cord originate from the medulla, which is control the involuntary action. So 48. What is the primary purpose of spinal cord? To transmit electrical signal between the brain and rest of the body. The spinal cord contains a tract of interneurons. Some tract carry signal downward and other tract carry signal upward. So motor signal downward and sensory signal upward. So spinal cord contains tract called interneuron. That means whatever the sensory receptor receive the sense or impulse is transmitted through the sensory nerve to the spinal cord. Similarly, from the spinal cord to the target organ, the impulse passes through the motor signal or motor nerve. So the answer is some tract carry, that is motor signal carry downward movement and sensory signal upward movement. The central communication conduct between the brain and the rest of the body is spinal cord. The quick involuntary response which is produced by the central nervous system called reflex action, immediate action. It is controlled by the central nervous system, that means brain and spinal cord, and mainly the action reflex from spinal cord. Which part of the nervous system control reflex action? Corpus callosum is present in the cerebral cortex. So it is about 10 cm long. Reflex action are controlled by corpus callosum with the help of spinal cord. Reflex arc consists of both motor and sensory nerve. So reflex arc is a neuronal pathway that is controlled the reflex. It includes sensory nerve and motor nerve with a synapse between. Reflex action is the simplest form of response in higher animals. So reflex action in the involuntary response to the stimulus. Reflex action is the simplest form of response in higher animals. This is the quick response to the stimuli that passes to the brain, that is reflex action. That means reflex action is an involuntary and instantaneous movement in response to the stimulus. A reflex is made possible by neuronal pathway called reflex arc, which can act as an impulse before that impulse reaches to the brain. So the answer is a reflex action, which is a quick response to the stimuli that passes the brain. So this is all about your central nervous system. So next plan, we are going to discuss the multiple choice question from digestive system. So thank you for watching this video. Stay safe, stay home, or stay home and stay safe. Thank you.